Hello there and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about your personalized skincare. I'm going to be giving you my review, and full disclosure, this video is actually a sponsored video in that they did send me these products for free in exchange for my review, but don't worry, I'll still be giving my honest thoughts. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kay, and I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and also the bell. That way you never miss any of my uploads. Now in this video, you guys are going to see my first impressions with the products. You're going to see a 7-day check-in, and then I'll show you guys what my skin looks like after using these products for 30 days exclusively. And just some information on the brand itself. Your Skincare is a personalized skincare brand, like I said earlier. All you do is go onto the website, take a skincare quiz, and then they decide what products to send you based on your answers in the quiz. Your Skincare uses artificial intelligence to figure out the best skincare regimen for you. And it takes into consideration things like your age, your environment, your current skin type, and any concerns you may have. All of the products are formulated without toxins, parabens, and fillers. They're also made in the United States and cruelty-free. You receive a 3-month supply, and the brand also has a guaranteed satisfaction policy, which means if you have any problems with the products whatsoever, they will reformulate them and send them back out to you, and just make sure that you're happy with what you've purchased. And if you happen to run out of any of their products before the 3 months is up, they will replenish your stash to make sure that you never run out. And before you receive that second set of products, you will actually receive an evaluation form just so they can confirm that you're happy with all the products that you're receiving. Every kit contains 4 products, and I'll unbox them for you later so you can see them close up. Now that you have some info on the brand and how it works, let's jump into the rest of the video.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night we be going so.
Alright guys, welcome to my bathroom. I've got my cute little Your Skincare headband on, and I am ready to test out these products. So here we are. And also, like, who else loves packaging like this? Like, I will most definitely be using this packaging for storage afterwards. So this skincare routine is actually very simple, and it looks like it's just going to be 2 steps for the morning, and it is the morning, by the way, if you can't tell by my voice. So we're gonna start out with the cleanser, and the directions say to wet face with warm water, dispense a dime-sized amount of cleanser onto your hand and massage on the face in a circular motion, and then rinse thoroughly with warm water, and then apply a dime-sized amount of day cream all over your face. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I typically like to do a moisturizer and then a sunscreen moisturizer type thing afterwards, just because I do have dry skin. But I'm gonna go ahead and trust the process, and I'm just gonna use this day cream as my moisturizer because it does have an SPF of 30. All right, let's take a look at the cleanser. So let's open it up. All right, so it is nice and sealed in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wet my face first. Getting that much out. So texture-wise, it's almost like a gel. I didn't expect it to be like that coming out. It's not foaming at all. It has a very interesting smell. It's not bad, but it almost reminds me of like a very faint Vicks Vapo Rub. I'm gonna go a little bit more cleanser here. So it's a very gentle cleanser, it seems. And it has like a really watery jelly texture. Alright, so my skin doesn't feel stripped or anything, but it does feel clean, although I am curious to see how this is going to feel after a day of wearing makeup. Now we're moving on to the day cream. And let me see here. Oh. It does say a dime-sized amount all over the face. I'm going to do more than that because it's my sun protection for the day. I really like how thin the texture is. It absorbed into the skin quickly, and I don't see a white cast, so that's very nice. I am a little bit concerned on the instructions with saying that you need to use a dime-size amount. I definitely recommend doing more. You're going to want to do about the 2 fingertips length to make sure that you're covering your whole face there. And don't worry, I'll get my ears after I do my hair later. And I'm actually going to go ahead and add even a bit more. So I am impressed with how thin the sunscreen moisturizer is, the day cream. Also, I'm surprised at the smell. It has a very faint sunscreen smell, but definitely not as much as the other sunscreens I've used here on my channel and also just outside of my channel. All right, my skin also feels really smooth. I wonder if that cleanser had some gentle exfoliating properties to it, just because I do feel a little bit of that, especially now that I put the day cream on top. All right, now we'll check back in with you guys later on when I go to use the serum and the night cream. All right, I'm back and it's nighttime, and I already went ahead and used the cleanser for the evening. And before that, I used my oil cleanser to remove my makeup. And now we're gonna move on to the serum, which is step 3. And the instructions say to apply 2 to 3 drops to the palm of your hand and then apply to your face. It doesn't really smell like anything. Oh, and my skin feels a little tacky now. Oh, but the tackiness is going away very quickly. All right, now that that has had a chance to sink in, I'm gonna go ahead and use the night cream. And the directions say to apply a dime-sized amount of night cream all over your face. And it has my favorite moisturizer packaging, look. Now this is very thick. This is noticeably thicker than the day cream was. Definitely how I like my night creams. All right, that is all 4 products. Now, so my first impressions, I like the cleanser, but I'm not crazy about the scent, but I'm sure I will get used to it. The day cream I really like. It was nice and thin, but it was still moisturizing, and it also had that SPF in it, so I didn't have to use an additional sunscreen. Now, I do maybe wish it was a little bit thicker, but I don't know, because it really worked well under my makeup today. I didn't have any issues there, so we'll see. The serum seems to be fine so far, and I really do enjoy the night cream. I think so far the night cream is the one that I enjoy the most. All right, so I will check back in with you guys in a week and let you know how everything is going with my skin. Hey guys, this is my 7-day check-in, and I've been using these products for a week now exclusively. And so here is what my skin looks like. I definitely don't see a huge change, but that's to be expected after 7 days. But as far as my impressions on the product after this week, starting with the cleanser, I noticed after taking a look at the ingredients that the smell that I was smelling earlier was definitely the lavender essential oil that is in the product. I wasn't expecting that sort of a scent in there, but now that I've gotten used to it, it doesn't bother me, but just to let you know. And then moving on to the day cream, I really enjoy it, and now that I've used it with different makeup products, I can confirm that it does not pill under makeup, which is great. That's definitely something that's important to me with sunscreen. And as you saw earlier, it doesn't leave a white cast. So, and you guys know if you watch my sunscreen review series, that is a deal breaker for me. So that is great. And then moving on to the nighttime products, the serum I really enjoy. It reminds me of the hyaluronic acid serum in terms of the texture from The Ordinary. And I thought I was going to run out because I was definitely using more than the recommended amount, which was like 2 or 3 drops, and it doesn't look like I'm going to run out anytime soon, which is great. And then the night cream, my thoughts haven't really changed on that. I still really enjoy it. It is different from the day cream. I can confirm that as well. It is thicker, and it does actually take a little bit longer to rub that into the skin versus the day cream, and it also does not have the sunscreen. Okay, so the next time you see me, I will have been using the products for 30 days, and so I will let you see that, and I will give you my final thoughts. Well, hello there. This is the 30-day check-in of my personalized Your Skincare routine, and here's how my skin is looking. So I certainly have no complaints about the way that my skin looks. I think it looks a little bit brighter than it did when I first started using this skincare routine about 30 days ago. I'm also happy to report that I haven't had any irritations or breakouts with any of the products, which is so nice. Overall, I'm really happy with the way that my skin looks after 30 days of using these products. And now I will go ahead and cut to where I give you my final thoughts and what I recommend it. All right, now that you've seen all of that, I want to kind of talk about the ingredients before I give you my final thoughts. And I won't be going through every single ingredient of every product, but just a couple call outs. So here is the cleanser, and it is formulated with salicylic acid and lactic acid, which is great for exfoliation, which is something I definitely look for in a cleanser because I don't like to use physical exfoliants as much. It actually also has glycolic acid in it as well, which is also a exfoliant. I'm actually surprised to see all three of these exfoliants in the same cleanser, but it didn't irritate my skin personally. As I said earlier, it does have lavender flower oil in it, and I know a lot of people don't necessarily like essential oils in their skincare, but the great thing about your skincare is you can actually request that no fragrance be added to any of your products. Moving on to the day cream, like I said earlier in the video, it is SPF 30, and I was very, very happy to see that they formulated the day cream with SPF. Of course, you can request that the day cream does not have sunscreen in it, but I would highly recommend just leaving it in there because it definitely can't hurt. It is a chemical sunscreen that this is formulated with, so if you don't like chemical sunscreens, then this may not be for you, but that is worth mentioning. Again, I didn't experience any issues, any irritation with the chemical sunscreens that are in this day cream. Next up, we have the serum, and there was actually an ingredient in here that I was not familiar with, the Chondrus crispus extract, which is seaweed. And it turns out that seaweed has fatty acids that can soothe and soften the skin. It's also formulated with sodium hyaluronate, which is good to help moisturize the skin, and the night cream was also formulated with that ingredient as well. It's also formulated with alpha-arbutin, which is really good for helping with hyperpigmentation and dark spots, so I was very happy to see that in the serum. The night cream had a lot of ingredients that I was really happy to see, including glycerin, squalane, triglycerides, jojoba seed oil, and lastly, that sodium hyaluronate that I mentioned earlier. I think that the ingredients was actually the most surprising thing that I found about this I think the ingredients themselves turned out to be the most pleasantly surprising thing about these products. I don't really know what I expected, but I definitely didn't expect to see so many great ingredients dispersed throughout these products in one skincare routine. Now, as for my final thoughts, I really enjoyed this skincare set. Now, I think if I were to go back, I would go ahead and ask that they not be formulated with any fragrances, but the fragrance in the cleanser really wasn't too much of a big deal. I didn't end up breaking out or anything like that, but I could have definitely done without it. But other than that, I would definitely use all of the products again, and I would continue in using this skincare regimen if I didn't want to try out more skincare products for you guys. Now, would I recommend this? Honestly, yes. I would, because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of figuring out what works for your skin. Of course, you can target issues that you have, but it's just really hard to find products that really work with your skin and work well together. And when you're getting it all from the same place, you can assume that all of the products will work together, at least with this brand. So if you're the type of person that just doesn't really like to do all the research into ingredients and you just feel kind of overwhelmed with all the skincare that's out there, this may be a great place to start. Well, that wraps up my review on your skincare. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. And let me know down in the comments what skincare brands you'd like to see me review next. Bye.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a date.